And hello, everybody. It is your host, as always, Leafy Kozashu, and on tonight's show, we are diving into Pokemon Violet Team Sky. Now we're just wrapping up. Let's go help Arvin fight off these fucking Iron Hands. I love the Paradox Pokemon, but goddamn, their names are terrible.
I feel like Pokemon have very interesting names.
They can do. Like most Pokemon have. What the fuck is that? What the fuck did you just send me?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Uh, it's beautiful in a meme way, I guess. I'll have to put that on camera for people to see.
Memes.
Mimi indeed. Hi,
Mm.
Toro. Someone sleeping off their coffee binge.
I'm trying to figure out what new profile picture I want.
I vote something to do with Helpy.
Oh yeah, I can make it healthy themed again because for some reason I'm
It's Helpy. Helpy's
obsessed.
adorable. Oh shit.
Oh my
And
god, I meant healthy as in FNAF. Stop giving me like health quotes, you goofy. I don't want to better myself.
yeah, specify. I know that Miraidon is isn't necessarily special in its own timeline, but it's always interesting to see more than one of the game's legendary.
Yeah.
If you could choose to have one legendary Pokemon as a partner, which would it be?
God. Hold on, I gotta think of the name. Like I know who exactly I'm talking about, but I gotta know how to pronounce it because I'm a little not smart here.
Describe 'em. I mean,
It's the legendary for Pokemon Pearl.
Pearl, Palkia.
Yeah.
Why
Like
Palkia?
I knew what it started with and I just couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. Like no matter how I said it in my head, it didn't sound right.
You know what the name is, you just don't know how to say it. Oh yeah, Professor Turo's dead. This is a robot we're talking to.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, now you do. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. You damn straight you are. We're about to kick your ass here in a minute.
I don't know how to spell Palkia either.
Palkia.
Yeah,
I know way too much about Pokemon, I swear.
I just can't spell. Like if my name wasn't my name, I couldn't spell it.
Dyslexia for the win.
I just have a really soft spot for Palkia.
I mean, it's a cool legendary. I certainly enjoy it, and it's my favorite between it and Dialga. Admittedly,
Dialga's so unimportant to me. I forgot what it looked like on.
honestly, the only reason I like Palkia more is because of its signature move. Because Spatial Rend is so much better than Roar of Time. Like, Roar of Time is cool and all, but I fucking hate that it's a recharge move.
How do you spell Dialga? Wow, I said that really wrong.
Dialga. I just sent that. Uh, well,
Yeah, but
to answer my own
sorry.
question, for a legendary I'd have as a pet, I'm not gonna cheat and say Mew. Huh? That's a good question, actually. I mean, my brain wants to say Lunala because that's my favorite legendary. I guess I'd have to say that then. More realistically, though, I kind of see myself rocking a Miraidon because number one, it's a sentient motorbike, and that's just cool. And number two, it's a robot, which is also cool. And number three, it can base it's a lizard, but it acts like a dog, and I am super down for that.
What is the initial to my soulmate? Also,
Uh,
you can just eat its sandwiches.
yeah, it just eats your sandwiches. It's adorable. Like it just eats sandwiches. It's just a big lizard dog that wants sandwiches.
Apparently, the initial of my soulmate starts with K.
Oh, get ready to meet Catherine.
It's okay. I don't believe in soulmates.
Nah, neither do I.
Like, I know when a lot of people talk about soulmates, they don't actually think about the genuine meaning of soulmates.
How so?
Like, well, I feel like it's just used so loosely now, it lost what it initially meant.
Yeah, that is true.
A lot of people just use it for people you love, and soulmate, like, technically means, like, your designated other soul.
Yeah, because like
Your,
soulmate kind of implies that it's supposed to be like the person, person you're destined to be with. Rather,
yeah,
someone you love is just someone you love.
yeah. And I just feel like a couple words have been lost in time through social media because of
Like the
that.
like the word still exists, but the original meaning just means nothing.
So like when people say soulmate, it kind of bugs me because like, oh my god, he's my soulmate. I'm like, so you guys, you think you guys' souls were destined to be together? And they're like, no, I just love him.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe souls are destined. I believe, yeah, okay, dude, shut up. Then you don't believe he's your soulmate. Like I know it's just a figure of speech and just
Yeah, it's like
expressing him like,
it's a figure of speech, but at the same time, it's like that's not what the figure of speech means.
yeah, it's I don't know. And like I said, a couple words are like that, and it like
There's a phrase that was actually like that. Anyway, actually, you know the phrase "the customer is always right."
yeah.
That's actually not the full quote or the full line. The full line is the customer is always right in terms of taste. Cause like that's pretty self-explanatory. It's like the customer is always right when it comes to what they want. They are not always right, however, when they decide to be a bitch about it.
I know. The customer's always right. Well, obviously you're not right. Somebody said this to me, so I kind of responded like, I can't give you free shit, dude, because you didn't pay for your order.
And like what? Like, well, the customer is always right.
See, it says it's canceled because we didn't have the item you want.
Oh, God.
Oh, like bro,
My.
you have it pulled up on your phone. It says it right here. Why did you bother to show up?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people don't know how to read. I learned from online grocery at Walmart that no one knows how to do anything.
This is not very surprising. My favorite comeback line I've ever seen is always gonna be, ah, fuck, what was it? Oh, God never makes mistakes. Well, he made you.
Not to get Christian, but to get Christian here. Like, when people say God never makes mistakes when they refer to trans people, my favorite response is usually, well, then God made me trans for a reason, and
Yeah,
it's most
cause
likely
like,
to test you.
yeah, cause like I know what they meant. I know what they mean when they say that. At the same time, though, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot because, like, yeah, he indeed did not make a mistake because he made me trans. So it's like, the fuck do you mean?
Right. Like, clearly he made me trans. Like,
Yeah, so it's
we're
like, if
not,
he has a problem
we're
with
not,
that, it's his fault. I love the fact. Okay, let's preface this conversation. We don't have a problem with Christianity as a whole. You believe,
No.
yes, like believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. The problem arises when you try to be an asshole about it.
Like,
Like, believe what you want to believe in peace. If you want to talk about it, fine. But just
so
don't
everybody,
be an asshole.
like, everybody can talk about whatever they want unless asked otherwise, you know? Like, if it
Yeah,
triggers someone, obviously don't do it. But,
exactly.
like, there is, like, realistically, there is literally no hate like Christian love. Like, that's just, there isn't. Like, it's,
Ah, fuck, what was it called? There was
the,
once, fuck, God, fuck me, what was it called? There's a song I listened to a while ago, um, that, said it perfectly. What was it called? It was named after somebody. The fuck, what was it called?
like, there's just genuinely no hate like Christian love. And it's, and what makes me really
Found
mad
it.
about
It's called Randy McNally. I'm sending it to you now, but one of the lines in it is "There's no love like Christian hate," and it's like, yep.
what it's, how do I word this is what I'm trying to do because I'm bad at wording things. It's like, okay, so what makes me mad about how judgmental Christians are? It specifically says in the Bible, "Thou shalt not judge."
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's the biggest problem. It's like the entire point of the Bible is that it treat others the way you want to be treated. It's like, okay, well, you're treating me like a bitch. Obviously, you want to be treated like a bitch. No, don't be a bitch to me. It's like, what the fuck do you mean?
So like, and the thing is with the Bible, it's not even treat me how you want to be treated. It's telling you to be nice no matter what. But yeah, the majority of Christians that I've ever met aren't like that.
Uh
They
huh.
aren't don't be nice, don't be calm, don't be collective, because that's what it pretty much what it says.
Uh huh.
They're all like they don't follow the Bible whatsoever, and they pick and choose what they like. We're not supposed to eat cows. You're not supposed to eat pigs. You're not supposed to eat deer. And almost every Christian I know is a hunter.
Yeah, there's this video I saw on TikTok that gave a perfect example. There's this guy talking to, I presume, one of these crazy Christians, and one of the first things they say is that, okay, being gay is against the Bible. Well, then let me ask you this. Um, there's this woman I know who wears a coat made of two different threads. Should she be murdered? Or, fuck, I'd have to find that again, but it's like, it talks about how people do like the most benign shit, but according to the Bible, they should be murdered. So it's like, okay, how far do we follow the Bible?
Nowhere in the Bible does it say being gay is wrong.
It doesn't, no, because the only quote I ever get from it is one line that says "Man shall not sleep with man," and I know damn well that that's a mistranslation because the original line is man shall not sleep with child" or something like that.
Okay, so Baptists, which is like the really hardcore Christians, they use the King James Bible. I know because I grew up Baptist, so really cult
Uh-huh.
like very cult like,
Also,
and
also, we have a robot battle, and this is real cool.
but um nowhere in the Bible does it even say men should not sleep with men. It never once says that, and that was like more like the third or fourth translation. So that translation is still relatively new because that translation of the King James Bible came out in like 1830s or 1820s.
That's another part of it that bugs me, honestly, because like I see what they're getting at, But at the same time, though, because like I see why they say things like that. But it's like, what does it matter?
Oh, so did you know sometimes when the Bible refers to feet, they're actually referring to male genitals?
What do you mean?
Because for yeah, some of the lines in the Bible are originally the lines that they say feet in quotes was translated from genitals, like from dick. They like changed it up.
Uh-huh. And that's another thing that kind of bugs me personally is like I've always heard the Bible referred to as God's true words, but it's like if that's the case, why is there like 1,200 versions of it?
Exactly.
I don't know.
And like
I know for a fact I'm coming off as like bitter and spiteful and all that, but I mean I'm not gonna say I'm not because I am, but it's like it it's a complicated issue. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it's not.
and like I said, we're specifically talking about the Christians that
Yeah, like we're talking
are
about the
just
stupid ones.
hateful. Are just hateful.
Yeah, cause I met I myself have met plenty of Christians that are actually following the damn book. Like Ryan. Like I learned he's a Christian, and he is the exact opposite of what I'd expect a Christian to be. Now I'll admit my views are skewed because of how many idiots I see day to day. But it's like that is what a Christian should be.
Isn't Ryan like not straight?
He is one of the least straight. He is the second least straight person I know.
Okay.
The first
Who's
one,
the
obviously,
first?
being myself.
Oh. I'm not straight.
Like I said, he's the second least straight.
But I think we're on the same wavelength of straight.
I mean, fair enough.
Anyways.
Anyways.
I just wanted to point that out, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're literally just specifically talking about the ones and
Yeah,
the ones that are
just the mean ones, honestly, yeah.
the church I grew up in, like I said before, was a Baptist church. I know there's different types of Baptist church. I guess this is not the Southern one. I forgot what it's called. Not Southern Baptist. It's
It's just one of them. Oh, fuck.
I
Ow,
don't
that hurt.
remember.
Oh, that hurt a lot.
Anyways, so like they wouldn't they did not they believed women had to wear gowns below their flowing gowns below their knees, or like not even pencil skirts that cover their knees. They had to be flowing.
Makes sense. It's weird, but makes
Um,
sense.
and like stuff like that.
Hey, get flinched, bitch.
And when we went to like youth events, we had to one up everybody, make sure
Oh,
we
don't
all were wearing
flinch.
dresses and skirts. Get
Oh,
better.
triple flinch. Equipness, let's go. Oh, you legend. Oh, that's Helpy. I love Helpy. He's one of the cool. I love Helpy. He's cute.
Though, not gonna lie, I kind of like the yellow switch. I know I like just completely switched topics.
Switched topics.
Switch topics. Haha.
Fucking accidental puns are the best. Oh, it's snowing. I love snow. Yeah, I like yellow. Yellow's cool color. Kind of reminds me of
I'm one of
Hitler.
those people who don't understand why people actively hate on yellow.
I don't get it either. Like I can kind of sorta understand it. It's just like
Certain yellows,
that. It's weird.
certain yellows are like, yeah, they're ugly, but like most yellows are not. People are like yellow is the ugliest color. I'm like,
What
in
do you
my
mean?
personal. Then again, I'm one of those people who actively hate on orange.
Excuse you.
I do not like. Okay, so I don't. I I like some oranges. I like neon orange and just some oranges. Some oranges I feel like are really pretty. But then you got the other. But then you got the majority of the other oranges I think are horrendous.
So you like neon orange and nothing else?
No, I like other oranges, just not like I think some oranges are really pretty. Like I think I like scarlet, which is technically an orange, a very red orange, but orange.
Fair enough. Well, I
And
can't
like
help
I,
you there because I'm playing Violet.
but
I'm not
there are
sorry.
some
The
oranges.
Pokemon poem is just too easy. Ah, shit. I hate that this. I love doing monotype runs. Like this, like I've never done a monotype run before this. It's been real fun, but you get that one fight that just has a type advantage against you, and you're just like, fuck me, I'm useless.
Useless too. It's okay.
It's like, I can't, there's not exactly a whole lot I can do.
Egg yolk yellow.
Egg yolk yellow.
Sorry,
I
I
mean,
just randomly decided to say that.
yellow's a cool color. It's not exactly something I'd go rocking day to day, but it's not a bad color.
Well, the colors that I say I like doesn't mean the colors I wear. I wear nothing but green, black, and orange. Not orange. Green, black, and blue.
Green, black, and blue. You wear
Like
green
those
and
are like,
bruises.
I don't wear any other colors 9 times out of 10.
I
Well, and glazed and
I
white.
don't really wear any colors specifically. I just wear a lot of just t-shirts.
Most all my t-shirts are black.
I wear a lot of kitty t-shirts. I have like the t-shirts with like designs on them, like Dragon Ball, Mario, Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I wear a lot of graphic tees too. I'm just saying all my
Graphic
graphic
tees,
tees
thank
are
you.
usually black. Are usually black.
Yeah, fair
I
enough. I mean, I wear a lot of red because my hoodie is red. That count?
I used to wear red, and I really wanted red two-tone pants, but I couldn't find them in my size because I hate myself. I can there's an average size. I can never find shit in my size when I want it.
Oh god. I hate because my size. Ow. Like my size is pretty common. At the same time, I hate my size though.
Me too.
Because like I'm a fat fuck. Oh wait,
I'm like
I,
180.
I just realized the problem. I'm a dark type against a fairy type. This is a problem.
Are you? Did you forget? Or
No,
fairy?
I just registered that. It's like, wait a minute, because I was thinking like, okay, Hydroidon has Air Slash. He should be able to handle this because I know for a fact Iron Valiant is fighting type. But then I remembered, wait a minute, it's also a fairy type, and it has a signature fairy type move. This is a problem.
Oh my god, it's a strawberry case.
Strawberry. I like strawberries.
Oh my god, it's the same exact case. That's my It's
What?
like the same type of case I have, like literally the same everything except it's strawberry. Like my
Eat shit, Iron Valiant.
Animal Crossing case. Time to splurge on myself. Except I'm not.
Time to splurge. Honestly, I wish I had more money to do shit like splurge on myself.
That's why I said I'm actually not, because I don't have the money, and I'm telling myself I don't have the money.
Oh, yeah. 2-0, you are about to lose. What do you mean? There we go. Okay, you lost.
Loser, baby, loser.
I love Angel Dust. That's such a good character.
I sadly relate to Angel Dust.
Oh god, how so?
That's too much triggering topics in a video.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just know I'm one messed up individual.
I couldn't possibly imagine.
I did not sell my soul to an overlord and became
Yeah, you
an
do.
adult filmmaker.
Yeah, you don't have a Valentino.
Well, I did at some point, but
But you didn't sell your soul to him, so you can kick him in the teeth.
no, technically he owns this place with me. Or rents this place with me, though.
Close enough. Well, that's not owning your soul, though, because, like, you can just leave.
I can't just leave. I'm the one who has to pay for everything.
You can get into the process of leaving.
Yeah, I do leave in a few months. I'm safe now. It's not like he ever shows up. Probably because he's scared he's gonna get shot, and I couldn't.
Wait a minute, what?
I don't own guns. I do not condone guns.
Neither do I, but what?
But this dude is low key, and my parents don't even own guns, so I don't know where he got this idea.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
We got
Like
critical
he's
system
one of
failure.
like what he told me that women use their bodies to manipulate men so they can sit there and claim
Okay.
sexual assault.
Okay.
Person.
Whoever says that's an idiot.
So just needless to say that one sentence should actually explain a lot.
Okay, so I know this is just me, like, geeking out. But at the same time, though, I really appreciate a detail in this scene. It says that it locks all Pokeballs that aren't registered to Turo. I think the game... But at the same time, though, the Pokeball that we get with Miraidon, it used to be Turo's. So it's under his ID.
I want to spend $199 right now.
I don't think that'd be very smart.
It's not.
Paradise Protection Protocol. I love that data.
Apple Watch on
I
here.
loved that data effect. It's a lizard.
But I wanted that Apple Watch.
I don't know anything about an Apple Watch.
There's absolutely no reason I want one except to say I have one. Well, actually, and it's not like a Fitbit's much cheaper than an Apple Watch, so I might as well get a thing I could text on and decorate it.
Okay, so for this fight, you're not supposed to know to switch to Miraidon immediately. I just did because I know this fight.
Fair.
Because you're supposed to waste a few turns, like, with your characters freaking the fuck out. It's like, we have no Pokemon, what do we do?
Okay, like it still stands. I rather, if I'm gonna have an electronical thing on my wrist, I might as well make it connected to my phone.
I mean, fair enough. I used to have a wooden watch, I don't know where it went. Oh, it's my boy. It's my lizard boy in battle mode.
Ben 10 watch. I want to make it a Ben 10 thing.
The fucking Omnitrix? Hell yeah.
That's what that's called. I haven't watched Ben 10 in such a long time.
I haven't either. I just remember it because I loved Ben 10.
I'm a student who can't even remember their name, so.
Fun fact.
You're old?
I'm 20, thank you.
You're old.
There was a, I don't remember the name of it, but there's a fan-made version of the Omnitrix that instead of turning Ben into an alien, it summoned a female version of whatever the alien is. So Ben,
Woman.
yeah, so Ben 10 just has an alien harem at his wrist.
That's awesome.
It is. It's weird, but it's awesome. Oh fuck, he hits me a lot harder than I do to him.
I'm like telling myself I don't need something, and then I'm immediately looking it up to go buy it.
Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, like, restricting yourself is a lot harder than it needs to be.
A lot of time I just shop online and don't buy anything. It's actually my favorite hobby.
Really?
Actually, my favorite hobby. That was kind of me being sarcastic, but I do it a lot.
Like, buy. I'm like, oh
Not
no.
buy
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt.
I'm gonna buy crap and not buy it and think about it for weeks straight and never buy it and then eventually forget about it.
There's a lot of things I've bought that I just forget that I have.
Like I want an Apple phone. The only reason why I have an Apple phone is because I got an iPad. The only reason why I got an iPad for to myself, I might as well just get an Apple phone so I can connect my Apple phone to my iPad.
I mean, I got an iPad because I got hella spoiled back in high school with Procreate, and it's kind of the only way I can draw anymore.
I was about to say I literally got an iPad just for, and then I got an Apple phone, an iPhone, just so I can.
Oh, we got an Omni Boost. Oh, let's go kick his shit in.
The thing is, I don't even care for Apple products.
Why do you have so many Apple products?
Because I want an iPad for art, because I want to Procreate. Because Procreate is really good.
It is. It's an incredible drawing software. It's not like the world's best drawing software, I'm fully aware of that. But I rock it. I love it.
And I can afford it.
I can afford it, yep.
But, like, that's also me saying that I'm an Xbox fan, and I have a PS5, and not an Xbox.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I got the PS5 so I can play Xbox, not Xbox, well, PS5, PS game exclusives. Because I wanted to play the Spider-Man games. So I didn't buy an Xbox. And I couldn't tell you how much I miss having an Xbox. There's no particular reason why.
You just want an Xbox.
It's just the console I grew up with, so I prefer that console. But I wanted, um, the PS exclusives.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I always grew up with the PS2, and so I've always been a Sony player.
I too grew up. I grew up with both, but I always played the Xbox more.
What's your favorite game on the Xbox? Like any Xbox?
I don't know, but I just know the Xbox 360 is my favorite Xbox.
I have an Xbox 360 right behind me.
My Xbox 3, my parents, we went through. I think we went through 5.
5 Xbox 360s.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
But I mean, to be fair, we didn't get like an Xbox Series, whatever
Series X.
Not, yeah, we didn't get that for a while until we got it free from Taco Bell.
Excuse you?
Yeah, I didn't know those things that you can get. You know when they say you can win this thing for free. Yeah, I didn't know those things actually worked until my dad did it as a joke and actually got into free Xbox.
Oh, damn. Also, not to break the mood, but this scene is honestly kind of real sad. Like, Arvin never really got to know his dad when he was like a young kid. And now he's basically losing his dad again.
Ha, lame. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Um,
sucks to suck.
sucks to suck.
To be fair
People
though,
tell.
I joke about it, but Scarlet and Violet are the best stories in any Pokemon game, hands down.
I want to say I disagree, but that's because I grew up playing the. And if you haven't noticed, the people who play the older games just don't like the newer games nearly as much as they
Generally,
like the older games.
there's a reason Gen Oneer is a term.
I
Like,
actually do like Scarlet and Violet and whatever. I like Scarlet and Violet. I don't like Sword and Shield. I do not like Sword and Shield. Wow,
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
I mean, they're not bad games. They just could be better. Especially that story. That was a clusterfuck of a story that made no sense.
No, it's no games. Scarlet, like I said, I like Scarlet and Violet. I do think Scarlet and Violet is the definitely a very good game, especially with like the newer Pokemon games that are that style that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like, I'm sorry, but like, nothing's gonna replace like Fire Red.
I mean, fair enough. And, like, I still think that. Well, no, I can't say that Pokemon X is my favorite game because, no, it's not. Or, I mean, why? Like, I loved playing Pokemon Y. My first Pokemon game. It was incredible, and Greninja's my favorite Pokemon for a reason. Pokemon X and Y aren't that good at games, I'm sorry.
I actually don't mind X and Y. I did not
They're
like
like they're not bad. They're just kind of way too pathetically easy.
extremely easy,
Yeah, it's
and
like
I
you
love
have to limit the fuck out of yourself to make those games hard.
I I love the aesthetic of Sun and Moon. I do think it's really cute, like how the characters look.
Oh, absolutely. Sun and Moon are gorgeous games, and
It's just
they gave me my favorite legend.
they're the like I think I well X and Y was kind of easy, but not near Sun.
Wait, hold on. You think Sun and Moon were easier?
I haven't played much of X and Y. I played Sun and Moon.
Okay, fair enough. I've played a lot of both, and I can pretty much definitively say X and Y were a lot easier, because Sun and Moon had the benefit of coming after X and Y, so they were able to look at X and Y's fuck ups and fix it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it from X and Y. Okay, so like X and Y and up, the games just got extremely easy for no reason. There was no real struggle. I want to sit there and go to a Pokemon game and like get mad because my characters are taking 5,000 battles to level up to level 3. God damn it!
Yeah, honestly, I'd love to see a difficult Pokemon game. Honestly,
It's
what
not okay. That
like?
was a bit of an exaggeration, but
Well,
like
I get
you
what you
get the
mean.
point.
Yeah, like I love Pokemon games, and I get that it's a child. I get that it's a franchise for like kids and whatnot. I kind of wish they had fun with the difficulty, you know, because like do shit to make it intentionally difficult. Like I get it has to be like a general audience sort of thing still, but it's like you can do that and make the game still like difficult.
Oh, that's what they did. You actually had to grind in that game to level up at some point.
Yeah, and the same thing with story too. Like again, kid franchise, yada yada. There are so many interesting stories you can make, even with the Pokemon that exist now. Not including any Pokemon they happen to make in the future. Like there's a ton of different stories you can make with Pokemon that aren't the typical go kick people in the face and then win the badges.
I just
Honestly, that's why I recommend the fan game Pokemon Insurgence so much because it has the best of both worlds. It's nice and it has a really good story, albeit incredibly dark, and it's decently difficult. Like, I struggle with that game. I'm gonna play that for you
No,
just one day, aren't I?
I kind of don't want that one anymore.
He's still browsing Amazon.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta be ready with my finger to pause this game because, as much as I love the credits theme, it's copyrighted to hell and back. Like, Ed Sheeran, I love you. You're an okay singer, but why do you gotta be copyrighted?
I forgot Ed Sheeran existed.
He's alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna pause now, so we'll be right back after the credits. Australian?
Yeah, it's from Australia. It was imported from Australia. So my phone's Australian and it has an Australian accent when you call me.
Oh my god. Also, we're back, everyone. The credits are over. Ed Sheeran decided to shut up.
Guys, I have an Australian phone.
Australian phone. Okay. I kind of want to. I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah, my voicemail is Australian. It's low key kind of funny. And it's set up to be that way. I did not know until somebody said, Alora?
Like, it's not
They'll bring that
intentional. It's
over.
just something that you learned. It's like, I kind of want to see that now.
Because, you know, everybody calls me Alora at work, and sometimes I forget my name is Alora. My birth name is Alora.
I mean, I do too. I just call you Nova or Noodle.
I am the Noodle Cut.
Nova's such a badass name. I have to be honest. That's just a badass name.
I did be naming myself that.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's a good name.
I'm a badass. That's nice to know.
I mean, yeah, it's like that's just a cool name.
Um,
I like the name I picked for myself, but at the same time, it gets so bogged down now because of fucking Kingdom Hearts. It's like I did not.
yeah,
It's like I did not name myself after Kingdom Hearts. God damn it!
I name myself after Supernova.
I mean, yeah, that's why it's badass. Cause like you're a fucking supernova.
I wanted my name to either be nature themed or space themed.
So what would you have
And
picked if it was like nature themed?
well, I originally went with forest, but then I went to a school,
Then I went
and
to
the
a
word
school.
for, and then there was the name, the the forest was in that name, and then I forgot about I didn't make that connection. Somebody said, "Why did you name yourself after the school you went to?" I'm like, "Thank you, you just ruined that name."
I was like, okay, time to pick a new one.
And I low key wanted to name myself Fox because it was my favorite animal, but I didn't want people to think I was a furry.
I mean, fair enough.
And no offense to furries, I'm terrified of mascots. So when people say I'm a furry, the first thing
Terrified
I
of
think of,
mascots.
the first thing I think of is a mascot, and then I just want to shit my pants because
I don't know.
I'm terrified of them. I don't know. I blame Five Nights at Freddy's for that issue. My dad does too, actually. My dad does. I told him how I'm scared of mascots and animatronics, and he says, "Alora, what's your favorite game franchise?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah!"
Right. Yeah.
He laughed at me.
I mean,
I'm
rightly
also
so.
Nova, aka me, is also really scared of boats.
Oh god. I'm not
These are
scared.
my
I'm not scared of boats, more as I'm scared of being underwater. Cause, well, not even that. I'm scared of not seeing what's underwater. Like you dive in the water and you just see nothing but blue.
okay. That's what I'm like. I can go on a boat to go to Mackinac Island. But if you want me to go on a boat, to go on a cruise,
It's like fuck that.
I hate deep. I could go swim at a beach. I can go to the ocean. I can go swimming as soon I'm going deeper in that body of water. At any time, get hit by a goddamn iceberg or the boat just randomly
Just fucking
and I'm gonna
Titanic.
die,
Like yeah, that's terrifying.
or we're gonna go and it's gonna be like a, a random storm hits because the weather and the ocean's unpredictable, and you're gonna tell me that's fine? No, the Great Lakes are unpredictable. I would never go on a cruise, even if it's to the Great Lakes. God damn it!
Yeah, no, because, like, I can see why people think of it as, like, luxurious and all, but it's like, do people not learn when boats sink?
I don't want to go in a huge body of water. It's like it's the fact that say you do.
Like,
Oh my god.
I'm different. I'll go to a huge body of water only if I can see the bottom from the surface.
Like no, I'll go swimming. Like I said before, I'll go swimming and not think a thing. As soon as I go past the point where I know I can't, I can swim, so I can go in deeper water and be fine. But soon to the point where I know,
Like, there's a limit to how deep the water can get before it goes from nice to fuck me.
yeah, and there's so much stuff we don't know about the ocean, and oh my god, even about Great Lakes. Oh my god, you know how many of those ships just randomly sink?
Absolutely, and that's not even including the Bermuda Triangle.
No, oh my god. Can we talk about planes? I hate the idea of flying over bodies of water. Did I mention I am scared of bodies of water when I know that I won't be able to make it to land if I
Oh yeah, that's
were
not.
to
Oh
ever
yeah, it's
die.
not lovely.
I don't even like going over long bridges if I know I won't be able to swim to land.
Oh god.
Like I am genuinely terrified of like not
I
even
mean,
drowning.
rightly so, because like you get in the water, you're fucked.
Not even drowning. Because, like I said, I know how to swim. I'm
Yeah, but
scared
it's
of
like,
drowning, and nobody knows that I drowned. Nobody knows where I'm at. Nobody will be able to recover my body.
yeah, because like I'm dead, but no one's gonna know that.
That's the scarier thing about it. Nobody's gonna know.
Fair enough. Like if I'm gonna die, I at least want people to know about it. Like I'll die in a fucking blaze of glory.
Also, like, I really don't want to, like, know the fact while I'm drowning. Because drowning's really painful. But drowning, like,
I
gets
can
less scary.
I can imagine.
Like, drowning is less scary. It's the fact I'm drowning and
No one's gonna
everybody
know
else
about it.
around me is drowning and I am dying while everybody else around me is slowly drowning with me, and all I get to see on my last few minutes of life is everybody around me dying.
Oh, that's not exactly a lovely thought.
Because that's good. That's what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, guys,
And if we're talking like a plane crash, that's assuming the plane doesn't kill you first.
I hope the plane kills me first.
Yeah, it's like I'd rather just be shark food than like a dying shark food.
I hope the plane kills me first. I'm also scared of.
So with all this, you'd hate Subnautica. You'd hate being an astronaut in Subnautica.
I don't like the idea of submarines. I love learning about space, and like the idea of going to it in the vast void of nothingness.
Absolutely, I'm gonna drag you into playing Below Zero with me. Also, here's the best line in the game. But there's a bunch of anime I missed I was gonna binge. This is the best line in the game, hands down.
It doesn't scare me when it's in games, for the most part, until I think about it.
I mean, rightly so, because, like, you're in a game.
I didn't believe that that they faked the moon landing until I met somebody who thought they faked the moon landed.
Oh God.
And
That
like I
a
guess like
that is a new disgusting level of stupid. It's like, how dumb do you have to be to believe that?
and like I agree, but I don't think NASA will kill like 30 people to fake a moon landing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, cause at the very basic surface level, I could believe how people would understand that. At the same time, though, because it's real stupid. Because Occam's razor, my friend, Occam's razor.
I mean, it's one of the more believable conspiracy theories. Wow.
Yeah, it's believable, but at the same time, it's like that's not saying a whole lot when it's still crackpot.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. um, yeah, because my thought process isn't like literally like, oh yeah, all the video recording proof and blah blah blah. No, my thought process is NASA wouldn't kill like 20 people just to fake a moon landing.
Yeah, because there's really two options. Because if the moon landing did happen, which it did, then the first answer is just like, okay, well, it happened. The second answer is that if it was a lie, there'd have to be major conspiracies. Like everyone at NASA would have to be in on it. Everyone who reported on the moon landing would have to be in on it, or just didn't know any better. The entire planet would have to not know any better, or be in on it. It's like, okay, but it's like,
That's a lot of play.
yeah, because that is an absurd amount of people to be in on the same crackpot theory.
Anyways,
And
that's my genuine
don't even get me
about this.
started on people who think the Earth is flat.
I feel like those people are just as unpolitely actually are crazy.
I ain't even gonna say it politely. If you believe the Earth is
That's
flat, you're
why I
fucking
said
stupid.
politely after I said that.
Oh,
Hold on,
but
I gotta go run to the bathroom. To
okay. Well,
not exist.
you're not gonna miss anything because it's just a battle. Katie. I mean, I like sweet treats. I like sugar. What do you mean potential for just liking sweets? Yeah, I'm here to kick. Yeah, I'm here to beat you up. Going around for inspections. Yeah, that's some good timing. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. Katie's a bug type leader, and I am a fully flying type team. This should be fine. I hope. I should be fine. Hi, Katie. Into a fighting type? I mean, according to them, what type you are based on your birth month sort of thing, I am a firefighting type, which is not lovely. You are the first gym leader, Katie. At least canonically. Also, why do I get the feeling that Katie would be like a sadist? Just based on that, conversation alone. Well, this fight shouldn't be too hard. Just spam the hell out air slash. Don't cry when you taste bitter defeat. Excuse you. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be fine. Yeah, it turns out when you use Paradox Pokemon, you're fine. I should have given him the booster energy. What am I doing? Well, this fortress is gonna melt. I got Flamethrower. Okay. Fucking sturdy. This lovely people is why you have a fire type move on you, because you'll nuke everything that's double weak to it.
Blah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a shiver, and that was my response to that.
It sounds like you were throwing up.
Blah.
Like, blech.
Anyways, my Switch is closed.
You hadn't missed much. It's just me kicking Katie's ass. Because go figure, when you're a flying type specialist against a bug type specialist, you tend to have a pretty good type advantage.
I guess realistically, I don't need 4 random thingies.
Probably not.
That will bring down my cost a little bit if I did that.
Silk is better. How'd that do? Oh, it's protect. Fuck you.
I kind of want to make my Switch aesthetically pleasing.
I mean, I'm into it. I love aesthetics.
My
Switch.
Switch
Okay.
is...
Hold still.
Is that my address? That is my address. I got taxes.
Don't dox yourself, please.
I'm not doxing myself. Sometimes, for some reason, Amazon will, like, put in an address that, like, straight up doesn't exist in my thing, and it confuses me.
Random address.
No, like, I mean, it literally doesn't exist, like, at all.
Like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Weird, but
I
alright.
don't know where it came from.
Strange, but alright.
My Amazon's a little weird. I'm convinced I'm haunted.
A little.
I'm haunted.
You should talk to Quinn. I'm confident she's haunted by something.
I am too. It's okay. Somebody, like, killed themselves because they had a lead in the world.
I love the detail how every single gym trainer, or I mean gym leader, has a Pokemon that isn't of their type that they then terrestrialize into their type. It's cute, and it's a good way to actually use this game's gimmick.
Oh my god. Like, I defeated more than one gym leader. And yeah, I just realized that. Thank you for pointing that out.
Pointing what out?
Yeah, the crystallization thing.
Terrestrialization, yeah, it's cool. If you had to pick a Pokemon type for yourself, what would it be?
Water.
Water type.
Water type is my favorite type. I know it's so basic, but it is my favorite type.
Sounds like you're a fan of the water type starters.
The only starter I never chose for, like, my first starter, like, in every game that wasn't water type the first time I played is Violet, and that's literally because I hate that damn duck.
Why do you hate Quaxley?
Politely,
or do you hate the full form?
politely, Quaxley reminds me of Jeffree Star when he's fully evolved.
I don't know who that is.
A pedophile, a groomer.
Ah! I mean, I just think it's cute, and I love Quackgravel because of how it dances.
I don't know why he reminds me of, like, Jeffree Star.
Admittedly, though, I do have to give bonus points to the grass type starter Meowscarada, because it hands down has the better signature move.
I mean, to be fair, like I mentioned before, I did not like. I haven't liked the starters for a little bit though.
When was the last good starter set?
You're asking me too many questions, and I want you to not make me think about this now.
Who's your favorite starter?
Piplup.
Piplup.
I mean, Piplup
Piplup's
and
cute.
Piplup and Mudkip. You gotta understand, like, the first game I ever played was Pearl, so of course Piplup is gonna probably be my favorite
Yeah,
starter.
fair enough. That's kind of half of the reason why Greninja is my favorite starter.
Um, Oshawott is another one of my favorite starters.
Oshawott. Oshawott's the one with the scout chop, isn't he? Yes, he is. What am I
Yeah.
talking about? Yes, he is. I kind of loved Hisui and Samurott.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I just might not care for fire type.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that. I usually don't tend to like the fire type starters. Like Charizard, overrated as hell. Typhlosion
I,
wasn't good until Hisuian Typhlosion, and Hisuian Typhlosion is only good because it's Ghost type. Infernape, kind of, or that's not Gen 3. What was Gen 3? Torchic. Blaziken, it's alright. It's nothing too special. Infernape, alright, nothing too special. Kinda wish it wasn't a firefighting type. Emboar really needs to stop the firefighting trend.
I like now. I like Charmander. I do like Charmander.
He's a cute
But
little
now
lizard.
thinking about it, I don't. I've never once ever chosen a fire type for my starter.
I think the only time I'm gonna have to agree with that. The only time I've ever had a fire type starter was I think it was only once in a Sword and Shield, and the only reason I had it was because I cheated and used Pokemon Home to get all three starters. So I had all three starters at the beginning of the game. And yes, I did abuse the game in order to have all three starters in one game, which was great for the Pokedex, and I really should do that again with the next games.
I
But yeah,
well,
based on the starters I usually tend to choose or prefer, I apparently have a real big thing for water types, because
I
most
do
of the time I
too.
pick water types.
Water type is also, yeah, water type. I think even not starter wise is probably still my favorite. I do
Yeah,
like ghost types though.
ghost type is my favorite type, hands down. Because one, they're really good in battle because they're one of the few types that have an immunity. Two, it's a cool type because ghosts are awesome. And three, there's a massive trend in ghost type Pokedex entries to just be every shade of fucked up, and I love it. Like ghost types are dark as hell.
Yeah, I do like ghost types.
Ow, that hurt a lot.
I still think water types are my favorite and will forever be my favorites.
Yeah, they're certainly cool. Because there's a lot of different. Because there's like a bunch of cool ways you can make a fire or a water type. Like, yeah, you can be boring, just make a fish. But then you can also make like more interesting creatures. Like, there's a fake mon I made, which is a flower that can control both fire and water.
And
I also made a
yeah,
water type that's a pirate.
but not all water types are fish. And to be fair,
Yeah,
I
no, it's
feel
like fire type or water type. Like, it's easy to make them fish. I like it when they don't though, because like, well, I love it more though when they make a fish that isn't a water type. I don't think they've done that yet, but if they do, like, that'd be interesting. Like, yeah, it's a fish. It's not water type though. It's like, okay, why is it not a water type?
not gonna lie, I really like Psyduck.
I kind of love Psyduck too.
I don't think I have a least favorite type. No, I don't like Steel. I lied. I take that back.
I don't. I can sort of say that. I don't hate it, but fire types usually aren't my favorite. And that's because whenever I've tried to use a fire type in the past, they've always kind of screwed me over. Like
I
they're good and all, but they're not excellent.
I like fire types, I don't care for fire type starters.
Yeah, yeah, like I was saying earlier, fire type starters aren't all that.
Except for that one cat fire type starter, and also that one pig. Only because they're cute. That's
Tepig and
why.
Litten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Litten too. That was a cool one. I think that's the only fire type starter I've chosen on the first playthrough.
Like I said, the only time I haven't chosen water is with Violet. And like I said, I just hate that duck. I
Hate
hate
the
it.
duck, yeah.
I hate the little
Is it,
twink duck.
I was about twink. Oh my god. Like, is it just the base form you hate, or is it the final form too?
I hate it all. I hate it all. I hate every form of it.
Fair enough. Like
And like,
the first one, cute. The middle stage has that curse of being an awkward middle stage, and the last one is just like mediocre. It was hella disappointing when the final grass type starter was revealed and it was bipedal because like it had no right to be bipedal. It really shouldn't have been. Because as much as I love the more modern starters, they all have a bad habit of all being humanoid at the end. Because, like, what happened to Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise? Like, they're just big animals.
I don't. I haven't liked. I haven't liked the most recent starters.
They're fine and all. I just wish they stopped making them humanoid. Because, like, you can do more with starters when they aren't humanoid.
But there was at some point where not a lot of Pokemon were humanoid, but they're running out of ideas, and I know that, and it makes me mad.
Yeah, they're probably running out of ideas at this point. Because there's, like, what, 1,000 Pokemon at this point?
There's over 1,000.
You know, not to be a corporate show or to be like pessimistic, I think the only reason that regional variants and paradox, convergent evolutions, all things like that, they're just excuses to reuse old Pokemon designs and make them new.
Okay, but to be fair, animals are like that in real life.
I get that. Like, I know that's a real thing in real life, like convergent evolutions, regional forms, or regional evolutions, stuff like that. I get that I get that that was one of the reasons to introduce them is because real animals do that. But the pessimist in me also wants to say that that was just like the surface excuse. The other reason was just because they were running out of ideas.
No, you're not wrong, and I know that. But like realistically,
Yeah,
better than
like it makes sense for both reasons. I gotta
what the hell,
heal.
Cat? I just want to put on chapstick, bro.
I just want to chat. I gotta use more chapstick. Like realistically, I really should use more chapstick.
Um, like animals
Honestly,
are like.
honestly, if I didn't look the way I did, I'd start using like fucking lip gloss.
Anyways, I sent you a picture of Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I saw. I don't quite see the resemblance myself, but to each their own.
There is absolutely no resemblance. It just reminds me of Jeffree Star, and I don't know why.
Fair enough.
I cannot place a finger about it.
Like, you don't know
Maybe,
why they look similar, they just look similar.
maybe because I do feel that Final Evolution would groom children as well.
Fair enough.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's just the case. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. We beat up some robots. We're working on beating up more gym leaders. It'll be fun when we get to the ending. Because honestly, though, I'm still debating whether or not to do the DLC stories. Because like they're part of the story and all, but they're not that interesting. Okay, they're not that interesting for YouTube. I guess to be fair, the story isn't the point. I don't know, I'll decide. But thank you all, lovely people, so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next show. Stay tuned.
Bye bye.